tired. All right, so I'm going to show you turtle. And turtle, in one way, is everyone will tell you, don't give your back away. And that's true. You should not give your back away. But sometimes, when you do that, because the thing is that I will not say to anyone, oh, go to turtle, except when you're getting passed. I will never let people pass me on the side and like, okay, I couldn't escape. So I implemented this a lot for my students. Like, if you're getting passed, go turtle. Because that means that you don't give anything away. In IBJF, of course, you get the advantage, okay? But the thing is that everyone knows that when you get your guard passed, the more you wait, the harder it gets to come back. And if someone is really tight, tough, you have to have a place to go. So I will never tell, like, my favorite person in the world of Jiu-Jitsu is Eduardo Telles. Most of you probably don't even know who it is. Okay, if you're under 25, forget it. All right. But you think Craig Jones did Octopus? Hell no. Eduardo Telles is the Octopus man, Turtle man and everything. And I've been lucky, this is like 2013. I give him a call, because normally when you do seminars and things like that, you're like, hey, you know someone who knows one. But I didn't know this guy. He was out of my range. And I just hit him up and said, listen, would you like to come to Sweden? He said, who are you? And then I make him come, and then he's been at my place for 3 times now. And he's absolutely amazing. Laura and Ella knows that been training with them and everything in San Diego. And he's kind of a bad teacher. He doesn't know how to teach. Like, he do everything by feeling. If I have, normally we do seminars, I just want to have 2-3 hours with him picking his brain, because that's where I learn a lot. And then he always, like, I put him in the spot. I talk about it and say, no, put me, okay, you do this. And his turtle is insane. Some people tell, oh man, your turtles will go, fuck, my turtle sucks ass. There's nothing to compare to him. He's unbelievable. But the game he has, he likes let people go to the back. And I will say that in a jiu-jitsu way is not good, because you are in the deep waters if you don't know. But the thing is also, there's divided in 2 parts. You have the defense way, and you have the attacking way. And I'm going to today go for the defense way, how to act and how to keep the hands and so on and so forth. All right? Så, vad är det någonstans för det? So a lot of people, just the turtle way, kan svanka som fan. Nej,
Ska jag svanka?
Yes. Svanka lite till. Can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah! This is not turtle. It's like, you know, everything is there, okay? It's so funny because I had Tommy and Aino and what's the other guy? Christian, and they were like doing this on us. And that's the best thing ever. It's like, if people put the hands in, well, thank you. Nobody in our academy, because nu kan du lugna ner dig. Maybe you get some girls crazy. All right, so the base of doing the turtle in a defense way is to go and then go back to guard. Okay, instead of fighting the guard pass, you say, fuck it, I have to go, and then go back to your open guard. It's not like going, like if you look on Telles, he doesn't stay in turtle, go to turtle. You should not stay here too long, okay? But the defense way is to keep elbows, okay? And not be on your toes, okay? If you're on your toes, it's easy to pull them down, okay? All right? And also, doing any kind of chokes, okay? If he has the elbows on the side, any chokes around here, there is nothing there. Does that make sense? Because they need some kind of connection, okay? And of course, maybe if he's there and I can do 5 fingers, 10 finger chokes, but it's really hard also because he can tilt to the side directly, and then he's gone, and then he's gonna go on to turn. So I'm gonna show you the first way how I try to move. The movement is incredibly important. And this is something I see in high level, and I say, my God, they don't train turtle position. Laura, can I have you? So you be here on the side. This is very, very common. You've been passed already? Like the pull again. Okay. And then when we do it very slow now because they have no idea what I'm going to try to tell them to do. So Arne starts to goes to turtle, and Lauri is going to yeah. And then when he comes up, he's going to put in his hook. The first hook is coming in. So boom. And now we have truck and everything. I had a huge problem with Lauri on the turtle because I do turtle, I stay in turtle. That's not a good way. I wouldn't tell anyone, but I had a huge problem with him. Even if I was super tight, go to turtle. No, yeah. And then Lauri, he always put the knee inside, and then he went for truck. Okay, so, and then, okay, that's bad news, right? So always when I get in a issue, when I have a problem, I need to solve. And this was very good for me because Laura was very good on the truck. And okay, I have to stop that, and then I stopped it. And it's just the same thing with everything. You learn something, and then you're going to add a blockage, and then they're going to add attacks or something. All right. That's why I say, like in turtle, there is a rule, a very important rule. 1 hook, okay. 2 hooks, never. Can I hear you say that? 1 hook is okay. 2 hooks, never. Good. Because with that said, it's also for example, if he goes for the truck, for example, my way will be, I will never let this side be controlled. Like if you stay here, like this is good, he did some great work for me now because it's easy for you to understand. If I'm staying here and he controls this side and he goes with the same thing that Deki was showing today, I'm done. I'm completely done. He's gonna go. Yeah, you can go. All right. I'm in a huge problem. Okay. So that means that if the first hook comes in, you already know I cannot let them control the opposite side. Does that make sense? If I'm stupid enough to get caught in with 1 hook, okay? In the first hook, I'm here already. Okay, he doesn't have this side. He cannot. He maybe try to roll or something. Okay, but that's also bad news because then maybe I can flip the truck on him. Okay, thank you for today. Now we go. All right. So I have made up a system. When I say I have made up a system, I'm not the inventor of it. Shit. A system for me. You understand? There's always some stupid assholes doing the same thing. Okay? If you go down the rabbit hole, you're going to start noticing the things you're going to add to your game. And don't believe you are an inventor of something. There's always someone else who did it. And you're like, oh, I've never seen this before. I have to be the inventor. Now I'm going to give you the name. The Magnus move. All right? Forget it. So, seated turtle, lazy turtle, normal turtle, belly down turtle, dead turtle. So I always try to keep those. When you start playing with attacking, aggressive turtle is a different thing. But that's I'm gonna show you some aggressive things tomorrow, but today we're just gonna defense. Because when he gets past the guard, this is something I want you to use. I never tell anyone, don't go to turtle directly, but you have your open guard, okay? Like Lauri, this is my first line of defense, okay? He's here, I fuck up, he starts to pass. This is my lazy turtle, okay? Here's what I see a lot of people do the mistake, okay? Sorry. I will never let him control like this. Actually, I do, but for the defense, no. It's gonna be like this, okay? If I go now to turtle, he's gonna bring in the hook. So when I go, hook comes inside. Then you're in trouble, all right? So we're gonna try first maybe alone. So if I get Anna and Lauri, be on the back. He passed your guard. The lazy turtle this way. Can you turn the whole way so they see?
Thank you.
So this elbow is controlling so he doesn't have any attacks. Because if he does anything like this, he can, even if he doesn't want to have the back, the arm bar is there. There's a lot of things going on here. Does that make sense? That this is, he can, of course, block him from going up a little bit with this hand, but he can also go directly to arm bars and shit. Okay, that's very dangerous. So what Arne's gonna do, I'm gonna show this too also. I'm trying to keep my heartbeat down a little bit because I'll start coughing. But instead of going directly to turtle, he's gonna step out with his left leg far, far away, okay? And then he's gonna circle to turtle, okay? And now he came back in a different spot. There is no danger for getting the back taken. But a very important detail here is, go back. It's easy for him. If someone is easily offended, you should go directly now, because the thing is, I say a lot of stupid things, okay? But it's all with love. He's retarded, okay? But he has kind of big arms. This hand is always gonna block. So when he's going, he's here. When he's going, look, I'm pulling this away. Left hand blocks for the hook comes in. Now we're gonna do this, so I'm going the whole way, and I'm sitting back to my guard, open guard. They need to control, especially you who competes, 3 seconds rule, right? So we're gonna try to do it slow. So Arne is gonna use the, even if you need to do this, he can actually put his other foot in front a little bit, so he's helping himself, and then he blocks and goes and turns all the way back to guard. This move is excellent, okay? Remember now, I'm not doing belly down or anything, I'm going the whole way. And I want to make space far, far when I go. So let's go. Boom, shoot, and go, and turn. You see how he drops the hand? So even if Lauri now is trying to put the hook inside, the thing is that when you go far away, it's harder for them to put the hook in. But if you can block the chin or whatever, because you're holding the hand like this, okay, to put it away. Does that make sense? Super important detail. Because some people, after they know you do this, they have, they are going, so I'm going to try to follow and so on. All right, so we do it once again. He's on the side, and push, go, turn, all right? Arne is not flexible at all. Kan du inte visa din split där? You see, it's like, all right? If you're flexible, you can help yourself a little. So, they are passing on the side. You don't have to do any fancy passing or whatever, that doesn't matter. I just want to keep the arms inside, because if the hands are out, I can get stuck. So when I'm going, I'm doing this in one go, like boom, and then when I go, block, I'm sitting down, look, coming back in the open guard. I know it could be hard for someone, and also remember, I should have said it in the beginning, even if you say, fuck, this technique sucks, I don't like them at all good. Always when people show you something, and that's what I'm saying in all my classes, if you don't like the technique, like this is not for me. Turtle will always be for you, because that's how a movement you can implement and then you're good, okay? Turtle gain completely is a different story. But reversal training, you try, same thing with Deki when he shows truck, you know what they're looking for. So like I showed you now, how I turn everything away, because I'm never gonna get him. He can have this arm here, but I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna close the whole side, so there is nothing there. Try at least. You can get still caught, you understand? It's jiu-jitsu. They will find something to do on you, and then you have to fix your stuff. Does that make sense? And I know Finland has a little bit higher intelligence than we Ruotsi. So you count to 3, but we just count to 2, because 3 is too hard, okay? 1, 2! I will not let them connect anything on the lazy turtle, okay? This is, of course, like we can do it like, what happened was, like, he's here and he's passing, I'm going here. But look what I'm doing with my elbow. I don't want this. Actually, I want it, but you don't want it at the moment. So don't do as I do as I tell, okay? Could be hard to understand sometimes, but I don't want them to control. Because if I control, he has this grip. It's good, we can go there too, all right? But I want to be inside, okay? And I'm here, and then I go boom. All right? So that's my goal to go. So don't let them control you now. We're going to do when they get a control. That's also good. But not now. Do not let them control any inside. All right? 1, 2. Question. The thing is that, louder please. Charles? Yeah. He asked me a question. What do you think about UK people? I said, nah.
Are they people even?
I don't even understand when they're talking to me.
But he's half Irish, I think.
Yeah.
They're worse.
A backward dog. All right, so Shaws were saying to me that wouldn't I be afraid, like they start to control this shoulder? This shoulder is nothing. Actually, one thing I'm only worried about, if Lauri start controlling the under elbow, like if he grabs, yes, like this or the other way, this could be a problem. This shoulder, nothing. Because even if Lauri is like committing with both hands, I don't know why you would do that, Charles, but if he holds and on you move, go, nothing. It's a different thing if Lauri had a underhook on that side and control this. Then it could be a problem. Not at all actually, but it's a problem for the movement, okay? And if you feel like you're not moving enough, I like to use this. Now we go back, and when he doesn't have control, I can sometimes move this foot a little bit in front, and then I shoot, because I want even further. And this one, you see how ugly feet he has? Okay? This one will pull him that way. So when he goes, boom, and coming back, and now I'm gonna reach for underhook on my side, double butterfly, half guard, it doesn't matter what style you have, I don't care. But you, at the moment now, you failed bringing your guard and your attacks, they are passing. And then you say, fuck this, I'm going and coming back to neutral position again. Maybe Laura spends 5 minutes trying to pass my guard, and I do this move and he's back. It's not funny, okay? So, and there is no points, especially for you that loves competing, okay? Because as soon as you start surrendering to a side control, you're in a big problem. Because especially, you know, in IBGF and also of course in ADCC, when people get you passed on the side, you can stay there for a while and just fry you. You're going to waste a lot of energy because maybe your guard was failing, all right? So I want you to test a few times, and we can actually go into if you get an underhook. That's also good, okay? Everyone understands? Questions? No? Everyone is cool?
Sure.
What, are you going to do something else if he gets an arm under the top arm? Or are you going to continue to roll?
I'm going to continue on. Doesn't matter. I'm going to show you after. If they haven't, I will go the same way.
One thing I noticed, a lot of people, they're like stepping like this, but I noticed it was like Arne when he's doing it, he's like almost like
Stretching
like
away.
really like elevating his hips.
And also using this like to pull yourself into it. All right? And then turn. Because it's always going to be a little bit of scramble for sure. All right? Always going to be a little bit of scramble. But like also, Charles asked me, are you not afraid of front headlock? No, I'm not. Because there is no connection anywhere. They can try, because I'm going to be like this. As soon as they start to attack my head, I'm already gone. Okay, this is not for you to stay. I can actually stay in this position and feel very secure. It's all good. But it takes a lot of training, and I don't want to go there in the beginning. If you go down this rabbit hole and you think it's nice, there's a shitloads of things you can do. But this is for you to save that, okay, you get past. You did everything good, and then you thought, oh shit. And if you are, and everyone has this thought, I'm just gonna rest here for a couple of seconds, and then I'm gonna go. And then after these couple of seconds, you feel like, oh shit, I'm dying, I cannot do anything. So the thing about even going to turtle, and also if you don't succeed, like he follows, but he doesn't get any hooks in or something, but he's still in turtle. So he goes, and he goes to turtle. No harm is done. Okay, no harm is done. No hooks inside, no nothing. Arne, as I told you, has one chromosome too much. He likes to play the game I do, and I like people to connect. But you should not let them connect. And his elbow, I don't know what he's doing. It's like, he loves chicken wings for here in Tampa. Maybe it's the chicken wings who fucked up his head. Okay, keep them tucked into the thigh. Okay, here is also good. Okay, there is no attacks here that is really scary. Any kind of trying to put me aside, and we can work on everything, anything you want to. If you ask like, oh, what you do here? I have answers for all these when you're here. Okay, but in the same time, he can look to his right and roll like a Granby roll, and trying to go back to the guard. You understand? This is how I want you to start using the turtle, because the rest is very, very advanced. So when you have the basics, then the advanced stuff will be very easy. But if you go in for the advanced stuff directly, you're going to be in a problem. Try 2-3 times each, not more, not less, okay? And then we continue, okay? 1, 2. Nobody will do anything. So I have my hand out here, but I'm actually looking just for a connection, okay? I'm waiting for them to put the hook in, trying to put it in. It's not like I have a tentacle out there. I don't want to feel the balls if they have it, okay? So otherwise, if I'm going, all right, I'm here, right? I shoot in. Now I show you very like this, but it's just for you to understand that this hand has to protect. But in reality, when people are trying to put the hook inside, it's going to be faster, like when I'm going, block, okay, and then I'm coming up. Does that make sense? So I'm not leaving the arm out for you to play around with, even if you would like to play around with it, okay? So coming back to the turtle.
Behind you.
Coming back to turtle to position. Okay. That block. All right. So one of the biggest mistakes as people are doing here, for the defense now, remember, I'm gonna go back because a lot of people say, what if they block my hip? Okay, good. Then we're attacking situation. But if Lowry wants to have, what kind of position would you like to be? Yeah, okay, trying to be here, okay, and then try to control, okay? So the thing is that, first of all, you see, you're letting the person put the hand inside. That's a mistake. I will not let you put the hand inside, okay? So if you go back, so this is very important. Like, I'm keeping my elbows. Since Arne, jag vill att du ska vara lite mer uppe. Nej, lite till. I don't want them to get any holes, okay? I want to make it tight like a man's anus, okay? Just to have Deki, now he set the bar, so I have to follow. So he's here, right? And it's the same thing here. If I'm staying here waiting for them to work and do their stuff, sooner or later, I'm going to fail. Does that make sense? It's like you have a perfect open guard, but you have 0 attacks. So they are passing you, and you are defending and passing. How long can you be able to do that? Sooner or later, you will fail. This is the same thing. I will not try to stay here too long. But what happened is, like many people who comes to turtle, they put their elbows like very, either they do, flytta på er för fan. In this Pornhub situation, yes, they do that, but some people think they're smart keeping the elbows inside of the knees. The problem is that if he takes position, and then he takes one of his, it doesn't matter which side, but he can take the knee and pull it out. No, pull the knee out, my knee. Yeah, like this. Now I open up, you understand? Because I think I'm safe here, but actually I'm not safe. And depending on where they are located. So a lot of mistakes people do, so even if they start to do this is handles for them, okay? Very, very bad. And also, depending where they're at, if he wants to be on my side, Deki says he wants to be on this side completely. Everyone has their different style, and it's all good. But for example, like if Deki was doing this, he did side to side. So you're on the outside with these legs, like this, okay? If someone is here, I don't need to protect this side much. You understand? Why should I protect this side? For him to fly his leg over and put the hook in is I mean, if it's not Blixten, I don't know in Finnish. The lightning guy, what is your hair? It's who?
Flash.
Flash, yeah. In Finnish, flashy. Yes. I know for him to move to my other side, I can be here. If he's on this side, I can be like this. It really doesn't matter. He will probably like, oh shit, he's like, okay, fine. All right, I'm here. So if he wants to start maybe dragging me this place like this, okay, because if he's on my side here, if he's gonna push me on this side, it's not gonna happen. So if I'm here, and he's on the side and start pushing me this way, push. Nothing is gonna happen, all right? So now he can maybe pull me, okay? But since he's on this side, I'm going to turn a little bit to this side. Pull me. It's not going to happen. And now I don't even have to be like defending like this. I'm just here. And if he was down like this, it's easy for me to look. I'm back to open guard, whatever you like. Does that make sense? It's the same like the only time I'm on my toes if they are in the front. Okay, so if someone, because they're going to run around, he's going to be here, okay? Say he's in the front. Now I can be like this. For him to reach here and do anything, it's not going to happen. Because I feel when he's moving, I can move. Does that make sense? So I don't have to protect all the sides at the same time. I can protect where the attack is coming from. So that's what I'm saying is like, if they get a one hook inside, all my defense is going to be on the opposite side. Because one hook is okay, two hooks, never. And that's like, if he gets the hook inside on this side, okay, he gets it in, I have to be like this. I cannot give him the, and the thing is that if you are a little bit flexible, you see I already create my own hook on this side, okay? So a lot of people, when you go to turtle, you are doing a complete defense, like Israel, like Superdome. You're trying to defend from every single corner, but you don't have it when you know the person. And also, same time, you should see what people are trying to do, flip me. They do all strange things to try to flip me to the side, pulling my leg, pushing me up, okay? And in the same time, like, if I'm here, okay, he comes to the side, okay, and then he walks to the back, okay? Now I can use the momentum to do a stand up and move from there. So that's why I'm talking so much now, is that a lot of people, when it comes to turtle, they try to defend every side. There is no reason. Especially also when people on the side, on the back side, for example, I'm not even down with my head. I'm here because he's going to start to attack me, try to attack me, yeah? Okay. I'm not saying you're going to do like I do, but it's a very good, solid defense for the turtle. Because a lot of people came to this corner hub position and everything is going inside. So keep everything tight. So now I want you, so we have some, I'm going to have a lot of questions. And I want you to play around. So you're going to do like this, just for fun. Anna is going to go to turtle. Oh, you can start here. You do the defense. And the other person is going to not listen to me. Don't do 100%. You want to have a little bit for them to think how to react. Okay? So go at least maybe 50, 60, but not more. So Laura is going to try to put him down or take control or do a headlock as Charles wanted to do, or anything. Just play around, having fun, feeling the spot, feeling it, and you will have questions and I have all the answers, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. So we can do this fast. I will let you maybe do 1-2 minutes each, and then we come back and we have like a workshop. I want you to understand like how to work. Because remember, you can always do, depending on what the person, on which side they are on, like if he's on the outside on Anna, like he was on me, like Becky was liking, it's easy to do a Granby, all right? It's very easy to do a Granby. It's very easy to do a Granby, all right? Very easy. Then, so different position has different attack possibilities. Like, there is not, like, you will see, okay? Yxe, kakse! But, Nobody had problem internal. You were good. Nobody could move you. They could not tilt you. They could not push you over. They couldn't do anything. Did anyone try to pull the legs and do shit like that?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, Lubeck turned me over a couple of times.
Yeah. But your ass is like fucking, it has to be heavy ass. You have to eat more. Huh?
I find that a lot of times I can go for the feet, but fail, but it opens up something else. Because
Sure.
just-
If they're overreacting, and that's with all the attacks, like sometimes you do attacks that you really don't want, just for them to start reacting. Okay? Charles, how did it go with the front headlock? Did it work?
He's quite shit, so man.
As I said, listen to me. I don't want to stay here forever. Okay? If I stay here forever, I will sooner or later lose. End of story. You will make a mistake. They try this, it doesn't work. They try that, it doesn't work. So what happens sometimes, like what happened with Laura and me, I was tight, but he's here penetrated me with the knee. You know, like, and I couldn't hold, and I was like folding. I said, how the fuck should I stop this? So what happened was that I'm in turtle, and then he was on the side, and then he started pushing this knee inside like this, and I couldn't stop it. Okay. Sometimes today when that happens, I will also like fuck. I failed directly when that happens. When they go inside like this, and they're already here, I'm here. I'm gonna be sitting on locking everything up on this side. I'm not gonna give them shit. Still, the thing is that I could start to fail, you understand? Because I don't have that much attacks and everything. I can try to go back, but normally they are so eager to do something. So if he starts to play around, yeah, he wants to do things, okay, fine. Now my hook is inside, and then I can start going back to my open guard. Okay, so mistakes is like, honestly, how many do an arm bar from close guard by doing 1, 2, 3, go? No, it's like, sometimes it happens, of course, but normally they do mistakes and you conquer the mistakes. All right. So when people are pushing in their knee, especially really hard, and you feel like, fuck, this is not good. So what I do then, all right. So he started pushing. I say, like, first of all, like, fuck, I'm failing. Second, I look, I'm putting my hand, and I block with my own. Push it in. Push.
No.
There is nothing there, okay? But as I say, he could maybe do this for me to open up for anything else. But now, you see, I'm blocking with my own knee on this side, and I just do this. There is no muscles, no nothing, and he start pushing, okay? I cannot let him go in, or then I have to start attacking directly. I cannot stay here forever. It's very dangerous. Okay, so I want people to just try that little part when they're in turtle, and it doesn't have to be specific. Like, you can just do it with the knee like this, let him go in a little bit, and then he put an elbow against his knee and hand, and I like, yeah, it blocks it. Does that make sense? So nobody had any issues. I want to see now next time if you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do the same thing now, and you're gonna start forcing the knee inside, make it harder for them to keep inside. See what people do. Either maybe they can block it or not. You will have problems, and I'm gonna force you to ask questions. All right, 1, 2. Maybe this big. And there is no tension about anything. But I'm not staying there. When this happened, I'm gonna do, and I do this, look. So he's here, and he started to push. I notice, fuck, I cannot block. I block, look. I move away. There's no reason for me to start fighting against this push. That's why I'm saying I make it very static for you now, but actually it's very fluid. I move a lot anyway. Okay, so when this happened, I block. I don't want to stay here. I'm just doing this, and I move away, and then it's gone. Because sometimes, if they're really strong, okay, especially if the head is on this, he's like this on that side, I'm here, and I say I couldn't block it with the elbow, I move away, and then I put my elbow here. Because he's still facing this way, you understand? He's here. I don't have to worry about this hand. As soon as he come back, okay, now I'm here. Does that make sense? Very delicate but super good because it blocks everything. But I don't want to, same thing. Now I show you a very static position. When you come, boop, whoop, gone. Okay?
Hey Magnus, does it matter when you're blocking the knee there? Does it matter where is this elbow?
You're doing everything wrong. Right, so, yeah, I'm joking.
Yeah. Does it matter this elbow, or are you more like, is it here or here? Does it matter, or are you focusing the knee?
As long as you have a frame,
Frame.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's here, but I feel like if the frame is here, it's more straight. If it's here, it's like, could be going like this way. I don't want that. So even I can change my leg a little bit. So I want to have the straightest frame I can, okay? To block this position so they cannot get in. But don't stay here. You understand? So he came around and then he started like, okay, fuck, okay, gone. All right. I don't want to be more than half a second or something. The more time you spend there, the more mistake you will make. Because he's attacking, you are defending. He's number one, I'm number two. He likes number one, I love number two. And so on and so forth, and then I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Sooner or later I will lose. If I just do defense, I will lose sooner or later. And that's a lot of problem with people with very good guards, okay? Laura has an incredible guard, but he never attacks me, and I go this way, and he defends, and I go this way. And then we do this for 10 minutes. In the end, this person is gonna fail, because no attacks. This is the same position, you are not attacking. As I said, there is more an aggressive turtle I can show you, maybe a little bit tomorrow, but I want you to do the easiest way when shit goes to hell. Okay? The same like if someone gets me in like this, very common situation. He has a underhook and knee slice, okay, here. And then people are, oh, yeah, I fucked up, yeah. All right? Everyone knows ghost escape, right? So he slides, and then they do ghost escape. All right? I'm too lazy for ghost. So if they get an underhook on me, fuck, I fail. All right? This hand cannot be, I'm here, okay? And then I go. Turtle. Same thing. I fuck up, lost the underhook. I know that I need to do something. I go turtle, back to the guard. All right? So now try. Now, if you feel that people are too nice, you can pull them. I want people to flip, or you're able to bring them up or throw them. If this is good, if you can do this, fine, you do that. Make sense? Let's go! Oh, chef. Yeah. Nobody would steal the problems? No. Not my own students. Not my own students. I'm here for you. They have me every day.
There's this philosopher there also.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. We start with you.
What's your play against the deep waist grip that Lauri likes to use?
I love it. Not saying I could do anything to Lauri. He will fuck me up and down and do whatever he wants. But the thing is that when they do this, I'm in a very good spot. I will try to address that tomorrow when they put in, because I'm going to show you a little bit of aggressive turtle. So can I leave it until tomorrow, and I can show you for sure?
The guy grabbed me from like the throws and kind of pulled my leg off.
Good.
So
Show me.
He did it, not me.
No, you are the friend or a bad friend or no, come here, so everyone sees. It's good because this is like trial and error. Okay? Yes? Alright? Why you fall? Don't fall. Stay on. Don't be nice. Not he can be an asshole. You just be fucking even worse. Okay. Okay? Go. Alright. Alright? Good. The problem is, as I said, we had this question again with my best friend Charles. No, don't go. The thing is that now everyone's thinking, oh, okay, Charles' friend, what's your name? Yogo, all right? He's flexible, and he thought he was starring in one of these hub.com. He was down like this, okay? That means that you have a little bit of frame, but you have no movement. It's very stiff. It's like if they pull here, you're gonna fall. Okay, I don't want to be that low. As soon as anyone start playing with my thingy, okay, my toes. What did you think about? Huh? I try to hide my toes. Okay, so when come, my friend who did it? No. He was here on top, okay, and his leg was a little bit like this. When I feel this, I do this. Do the same thing. Come on, let's go.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
I'm old. I'm like a dinosaur. Let's go.
That step out was amazing.
You see?
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Very hard. Very hard. And he's like 166 kilos. Actually. But it takes time to learn these things, of course. But keeping the frame is most important. I can fail a little bit, and I bring everything down. If they start playing with my legs, I hide them. You understand? If I feel I'm looking for it, I'm going like this. Make sense?
Yeah, sure.
So I don't want Charles and them to have the same thing. And also, normally you know what way they're going to push you. Okay? So if I have Lauri on this side, more to miss on my side, and then he grabs my leg and is going to push me, he's going to try to push me this way, right? I'm going to fall, right? When he does this, if I know they're going this way, I'm going to start tilting to my other side. Push me. And you see what I'm doing? It's wide open. Yeah. I don't have to be down here because the action is here and down here. It's the same thing like when people, I showed this to Sean, and some people actually just, when I'm here, start grabbing my leg and just pull it straight back. I let them do that. So I'm here, he pulls. I let them do it. I'm not trying to forcefully, I need to get out of here. And many times they pull my leg and go to the opposite side. So I'm here, and they pull the leg and try to do, and I do this. Okay? And when both hands are here playing, I don't even have to protect anything. So he's there, I'm here. You understand? So when you feel when they're using both hands. You have to start to understand where is the green zones, where is the red zones, where is the attacks coming. Okay? Same thing. That it could happen when people start doing front headlocks and things like that. Was it anyone who tried that on a person? Are you so bad that nobody even tried to do a front headlock? Yeah? Yeah, they did. That's why I asked. Because that's a legit attack. But I tell you also, if people are protecting, it's very hard. Same thing happens, like sometimes they are able to get a hook in. Maybe I was a little bit bad. I was on the inside like this, and they get the hook inside here. Okay? I cannot fight with a leg, with an arm. Like triceps, arm is nothing. I will do the same. So I don't know even nowadays how they will put it, but if you're on top of me, for example, so you can throw in the hook on just on this pocket, no, on this pocket, like this. You put it here. Yeah, okay. The same here. I cannot fight this one. He has his hamstring, his foot on the mat and everything. If I try to do anything, I'm not going to be able to push it. Why should I? I lift my ass, move my leg, and I'm back. So I remove these kind of hooks. And I have to do kind of like, same thing here. Everything is about timing. Magnus, how do you offend the arm bar is here? Well, okay, you have these things, right? Maybe you can do this, maybe you can do this, but it's very late. If they have both hooks inside, you failed miserably, but you have to start working somewhere. Like if someone gets both hooks inside internal, I don't know if that happens either today. Like, I mean, turtle and it gets both hooks inside. The way Deki was showing it was for practice, okay, for you to go to the truck. But normally it's very seldom someone on your back. If you just know this, there will be no hooks in this for you, okay? Was it anyone else had a question? Okej då.
Så jag har jag har svårt att fokusera på
Om du
flera.
pratar svenska och finska då?
I have a hard time focusing on multiple things at once. So sometimes when I attack my leg, they have an easy time to like get into a sort of underhook, and then they kind of deadlift me.
Underhook on what side?
Yeah, on the opposite arm.
Yeah, that could happen, but that's what I'm going to try to. When things go sideways and you couldn't protect, I'm going to go into that. Like it's more or less the same thing that.
But they basically just take the shoulder and lift it up into the air like a deadlift.
Yeah, but that's the same. That's the same thing. Like if someone is trying to do something, I will tilt my whole everything to that side. Okay, like I said, when the hook is coming in on this side, all my focus is going to be on the opposite side. This, I cannot maybe do that so much, okay? There is a thing that I start to do when they get the hook inside of this, if you get the hook inside and go to the outside, like this, yeah? I move, because this is dangerous, okay? I move and I put my foot inside and peel this leg off and take it out again. I'm trying to do that, but it's kind of hard sometimes. But if they are not super tight on your back, it's kind of risky. That's why you shouldn't let these things happen. Maybe it's even better to like, okay, this doesn't work. I'm gonna look for the underhook and half guard, because the thing is that the turtle has, in what I believe, it has to be. My game is like, I have a first line of defense. It's seated. I told that to all my students for a long time. Like seated guard. And now I start to see that in jiu-jitsu tournaments, the high level, the seated guard is very, like, that's my first line of defense. Second line of defense, you fall down, all right? But a lot of people have very good second line. That's their first line. But when that first line gets penetrated, then they don't have anything. So you have it like first line defense, I'm here, and I'm aggressive. Okay, I'm looking for my stuff. I want to go to attacking turtle also. And then when I fail, it's the second line of defense. And when this fails, I don't care what happens. I'm either gonna go turtle this way or the turtle the other way. Okay, and so there is also one very good move I want to show you, especially for you people who say, fuck it, I will never go to turtle. I hate you. But there is a move that I got learned. We call it Sleeping Beauty before. It was a Brazilian guy that lived at our place. This is 15 years ago, and he did it so well. So what happened is that they are past your guard. Remember that if people are passing your guard, as long as your arms are outside, you have a huge problem turning at any direction. Okay? So if he passed my guard, I don't want to have my hands like here. This is bad. I want to have them inside. It doesn't have to be a super good frame or anything. I just want to be on the inside. Okay? So what he did was exactly the same thing. Okay? Except that he did it in a different way. Okay? So we're going to be here with a frame and control. I don't want them to control my head, but it works also like this. As long as I do this, okay, on the inside. So I'm going to do like bump. And remember, bumping is for you to create a space while your body is going down. So in fast motion, it will be one, and then now it's space, so it can move. And he has his arm here, okay? So I will be in my frame, and I do, okay, lazy turtle. And then what he did, even we kept everything here, and he did like this. He started moving away, and then he came this way. He turned to the opposite side. So he used the same kind of movement going to turtle, because people will notice, I know he's going to go to turtle. You turn all the way, but instead of going to turtle, you turn to the opposite again. Because the thing is that something for you guys, especially, he passed my guard, I have the frame, I did all, trying to come in, he's passing me again, okay, fuck it. But somehow, you're so retarded that you're still going to try to go this way. But it's so predictable for him, like, so I go, all right? So that's why I want you to go and boom, and I start going like this, okay? And then I go 1, and then 2. And I go to the opposite side. Does that make sense? Let's go. Turtle. What I want you to understand is, it's like, I'm not keeping my body ever on the mat when I go. So you be on your side, and you're gonna do this movement, okay? So he kicks, all right? So when he's here, he kicks out. When he starts going, he's gonna move his body up. He's gonna be on the shoulder, but the body is not on the mat. Did you understand what I'm thinking? Right? That is only 1 pod, 2 pod, and then you turn back. Yes, okay? Because we don't want 1, 2. So the thing is that before even the body comes down, okay, I'm here, like boom. Same thing here. If I need to do a scoot, okay, and then I go, now I'm over-exaggerating, so you understand. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to do like I'm joking. Nobody's that bad. Maybe Charles. Does that make sense? And you turn. So they are like, yeah, they're getting the back, and no, they're not getting it back. And if you feel like, I'm not getting able to go to half guard on the hook or whatever, you can go turtle. So you have both ways. All right, let's try it. To ask questions. doesn't matter, also after training. And I talk with all the teachers and everyone here, or even people you roll with that you find interesting. Our job is to give you all the answers we know. That doesn't have to be the ultimate truth, but truth for me today could be this. In 2 years, you don't know, because everything is evolving, crazy time, you know, and you're getting older and more beautiful and shit like that. So, so even if you have off-topic question regarding anything, like if you just want to, because that's what I do. I don't give a fuck about seminars. Normally when I get teachers to my place, I don't even almost watch what they're showing, but I always make sure that I can pick their brain for me. So I can ask them any kind of questions that I'm wondering. I want to hear their answers. And you should do the same, especially now when we have so many good people. Like, oh, Arash, he used to suck, but he's beautiful. Maybe you can ask how you can look good, you know? Ask. No, it doesn't matter how stupid the question is. I think that's the way, those things I've learned the most is like when I can ask someone, like to get a small detail, and it doesn't have to be huge. A grip, a timing, or a fucking attitude, I don't care. But you can always find it. And we have so many good people here, and so many bad people too. And maybe we get something from them too. You understand? So don't be afraid to ask. I'd say that's the best way to learning, is to like, can I ask you about this technique? I always get stuck in this. And maybe you ask Ash and get a very stupid question, answer, and I get a very nice, but maybe you like his answers more. Meaning that my answer is not better than his. You understand? Maybe you like his aspect more than mine. Doesn't matter how long you've been training and everything. You understand? So please ask again and ask. And I may maybe make an ass of you, but it's just for love, okay? It's just fun, all right? Charles is my new retarded brother, as I said. You know, and I love to play around, to have some fun also. I may make it more family, like we can joke with each other. And I joke with myself all the time, especially in class. How stupid I am, and ugly and fat, and old, and yeah, whatever. So don't think I'm picking on someone. All right, it's just for fun. If I can make you laugh, it makes me happy. All right, that's it. All right, and if you can take anything from what I show you, it doesn't matter what it is. If I can get you, you don't even have to remember any technique. Maybe you can laugh at a joke I told you or something. That is fine for me. Does that make sense? So don't be afraid to ask questions. All right. So I had a question from who was it? Who was here? With the no. We take it tomorrow. But who's wait. No. The American California guy. There you go. All right.
Don't be shy, bro.
All right. So can I have you do turtle? And then he come and as I said, I love to make jokes about people. All right? So he says, if I could maybe get a cradle, would that be legit? 100%. 100% legit. Cradle, I love to do cradle. So he was thinking like, okay, maybe I can manage to get inside. All right? To make a cradle. All right? And if he can make a cradle, he can push him to the side. Push him to the side? Yes. Perfect. That's a beautiful attack. The only thing that Lowry, he's, I don't know. He's too good friend, I cannot tell anything bad about him. No, but what I'm talking about, remember I said like, don't let people come in, okay? Be tight and wait for the right person to penetrate you. I will never let them get the connection, because the connection now, like we go back a little bit. What's your name again? Sean from fucking America. So when I feel that anyone is trying to do any sort of connection, now we're talking defense. I said now we had a discussion. What about this? And I said, I'm gonna show you tomorrow. I'm gonna show you tomorrow. I'm gonna show you tomorrow. Because that's more attacking things. Now it's more defense. And if I feel anything that it's a risk of someone gets a connection, I will interfere. Normally, I actually do like this. So their fingers, whenever they try to do anything, I let them curl their fingers in my hand. So if he's here, like he's gonna go for this, yeah. I'm holding this hand now, okay? So I'm gonna go 2 on. Hello, should we make it shorter? Like if a lot of people tired and like, man, no? Yeah, but you are the youngest guy here. Take it easy. No?
I don't know how many people have to leave. You can train like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I think that.
Yeah. If you have to go, whatever, because all my guys they already left. They just leave me here. Fucking assholes.
We're here.
But I like also a lot of times when I do seminars, I like to have questions because it makes things more interesting for me also, not just showing techniques. And if you have questions, I know I'm gonna call you retard. I know you already know that, but it's all with love and it's my ADHD. Sometimes I don't know what's coming out and things comes out, but it's wrong. So if you feel offended, it's okay too. Anyway, it was good that Arash was showing the passing. Arash is super good in passing. It's his specialty. You're going outside, and for me, doing with this guy who weighs like 62 kilos is the hardest. All right. So if I can have Arash here, please. I'm just gonna explain a little bit how I'm thinking, because going to turtle. You should not go to turtle if you don't need to, all right? So the same thing, like I know Arash, we were just rolling for fun a little bit at my place last time, standing up. I will never let him be here. I'm fucking like a dinosaur. I'm so slow. He will like start passing. And if he's in his A game, I'm done, okay? So that's why I'm saying, like, when you have your A game should be with different line of defenses. And that's why I want to give you is a line of defense is going to turtle, but not because I know for Arash, if I'm going to turtle and you don't know how to work with a turtle, he's going to be happy because he's getting his way. I want to do this turtle and make it much harder for him, okay? So that's the thing, like, if he stands up, if he's passing, I'm going to be like this. I'm already in my turtle game, all right? If I fail my first line of defense, you see, he's going to go, yeah, I want to be here. He's not going to get my legs, and also at the same time, of course he can get my legs, don't he? He's super good, all right? He probably fucked me up very easily. But that's my first line of defense. My second line of defense, and since I'm old and crippled and stupid and look like Quasimodo sometimes, if I'm here on a beautiful, sexy guy like him, he's gonna pass me for sure. So when he's starting to do, when he's getting, he's like, I know like shit, I'm losing it. I'm gonna go, all right, now I'm here. Now I'm gonna start again. This is what I want you to start playing the turtle with. You understand? Because if you start staying here and getting people to make their grips, you're in a bad spot. Does that make sense? So that's why it's important for me to choose, like, I'm losing it. If he has good passing, so if he's passing like he wants to, I'm trying, everything comes down, all right, he comes down, he takes it all the way. Now, I will have to work like a mofo, okay? I'm gonna have to work like shit. My arms are exposed, maybe he starts to attack me in some way. Okay, he starts to attack. Now he isolates my arm. Now, okay, maybe I can go to turtle. He's gonna have my arm, and then he go for arm bar or whatever he likes to do. Okay. I'm playing his game. I'm not playing. I'm reacting, and he just gets me in the spot. So that's what I like to tell you about yesterday. Today we're going to go more attacking, but I'm going to remind you, attacking is a different beast. Because attacking means that if I'm in turtle, for example, he's on my side, and I let him start getting these connections. I need to know what I'm doing, okay? I need to know because now he has the connections. He can go for, I'm not so afraid of him attacking my back, because it's gonna be hard for him to get the hooks in, even with my legs like this, okay? It's gonna be hard. I know he love go to the truck or going for twisters and everything, but this connection, he can go for Darces, he goes for Anaconda, he can go for front head chokes, and so on and so forth. So I need to understand what the next attack is going to be, all right? And also where he's located on my side. Everyone has their own preference on being. If someone is on my back, completely on my back, on the hip, here, I'm not afraid for anything almost, because there is no attacks. My legs are not exposed, okay? I'm going to block him from everything, and as soon as I'm able to, remember, I like to grab the fingers like this is legal, okay? And I have 2-on-1. If I have 2-on-1, try to attack me in some way, okay? It's very hard for him to attack, and you should have your escape at this way. It takes a lot of time to understand this concept, but now I'm going to teach you one of the simplest role, because like, I know the Ainu and Tompa was there. They were like on me, and I'm like, really? It's so fun for me because it's so easy to go for my turtle game. Okay, but I'm going to tell you. I want everyone to do just this for coastal training. You're in turtle, and you're going to let people get this connection. Okay, be a little bit on the side. Don't be here. Here is, they cannot do anything, okay? We can also, when people try to stack me like this, I don't care. But you're gonna be on the side. You can have legs together, and you're gonna let him do this, okay? So we're gonna go something, we call it talus roll, okay? Talus roll is because the talus is doing this. But one thing that people do, the biggest mistake, is that they are turning like this, okay? So when I do this on people, and they're not, if he wants to roll me, he's gonna roll, and I'm just gonna sprawl, and then we're here, and then it's gonna be very heavy for him, okay? So there's two things. First of all, I never grab arms, because that signals to him that, okay, he's going. So I want just to clamp a little bit with or pinch the arm a little bit, and we're gonna start circling, okay? So he is on my side getting this, okay? Be on my side completely, yeah, like this. Just for the course of the training. So if I just roll here and people try to roll, he's gonna mangle me. He's gonna, you hear me, okay? This is what actually happens. Most of the time when people try to do turtle rolls, okay? So I'm here, he's grabbing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start moving my ass to the side, like this, okay? I'm gonna force him to roll. So I'm gonna end up like this. Good people will try to do Kimura game, Kimura trap. So I know that. So my head is gonna be like this, okay? And from here, I'm controlling his hand. He thinks he's controlling me. And for him to get on top of me, go to mount, okay, it's gonna be hard. Now I turn, all right? It's a very raw thing I show you now. There's a whole game to it, but we do this. So, without Arash on, Arash, I have another guy at the gym called Arash.
It's Arash originally, yeah, but it's just long story, but it has become Oras. But Arash is the real.
Yeah, your real name is Arash.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call you Arash then.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about you all. So if I do without him, I'm doing this. Look, I'm starting to go sideways like this. I'm turning like this. I'm not rolling. I'm not gator rolling. Gator rolling is bullshit. You're gonna get smashed, okay? With gi, you can do a little bit of gator because there's a friction that is it's hard to get this out. So I'm just gonna start turning. And if you have to do a little bit like this, I'm not doing this, okay? I'm turning my big ass this way first. Boom, 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 and then I go like this. So if we do it slow again. Here, I just pinch a little bit. I'm not doing this. I'm just here, and then I go. And this hand is also important. I'm using my triceps to bring me over. And as soon as possible when I come, I don't want to be here. This is danger. Yes, and now I'm in deep, deep trouble, okay? So I want to be here, perpendicular, no parallel.
Best friends position.
Yeah, like this. And then this hand is, I'm laying on top of his arm, okay? So we are very close. So if he's trying to move this way, I'm gonna move. Now this hand, I do a Superman with this, down with this, and a Superman with my right arm, like this. It's not gonna be that because they move also. Make sense? Let's go, 1, 2. 2 questions, that is the same question. And I love questions. Both Nisse and the young gun asked me, can't you go to twist the side directly? Yes, you can. But if you think like this, the partner is better than you, always in techniques that, okay. So the problem is when I'm going up to twist there, I'm gonna do it as slow as possible, and you're gonna try to do a Kimura trap on this arm. We're gonna do it very slow, okay? So first of all, I see a lot of people like doing, no, you don't have to. They're committing to this grip. So I'm just doing this, okay? So when I start moving, and then I go here, all right? We go, all right? The perfect thing will be for me to be here. But my arm is there, and he's not gonna stay here. So yeah, okay. So if I go directly to twist the side, maybe you can do it on a person who never get rolled. But if you have it as your main thing, or like Nisse said, if you're really aware of this side, yeah, you can do that. But the problem is most of the time, I put myself in a bad spot. Twisted side is beautiful, but if they control my arm, I have a problem. Because he's gonna butt scoot out this way. Okay, so we do it again, how we can do the whole thing. Right, I'm here, okay, I'm doing this, okay. Best thing will be but this arm, if it traps it, if it doesn't do anything, fine. I will be twisted side, perfect. But since I know Arash, it's not just beautiful, it's pretty good too. He is not stupid, so when I'm here trying to go up, he's gonna butt scoot out. And now, holy shit. Now in a bad spot, okay? He can start playing his game. That's why I'm saying, do not go to twist the side. But the question, unbelievably good. Keep on coming, because I want these things. Because that makes it easy for you to understand later on when you actually get caught in things. Like, shit, I know what I did wrong. It's okay if you get caught, all right? But I see a lot of people trying to scope the elbow. Fuck the elbow, you don't need it. Because the thing is that I need the elbow if I have to do a gator roll. But if I move like a circle, and remember, we're gonna do it in different aspects of this. I can even do it harder. I go faster than he can do, okay? But I want you to try a few times before we go to that. He's doing the same thing. So I'm here, like I can be playing, he's gonna start committing to this. Yeah, it's fine, okay? Boom, move out my ass, okay? And then we roll, push away, and I'm here. And I'm trying to go. Does that make sense? But all questions, remember, even if I think they're stupid, I love questions, okay? 1, 2. See when you dare to ask questions, the same questions come up again and again and again. There's 2 things, if I can get you to. And Lauri is doing the roll, please. Don't make a fool of yourself. Some people are holding on like crazy, like this, okay? First of all, I don't care that too much, okay? I'm still here. They can hug me. Can he choke you? Can he go for your neck? Try to go for his neck. Release and go. No. Go for your neck. Don't be choked. He's out. All right? The thing is that, first of all, even if they grab me, some of you is standing, coming up with a shoulder here. I don't want the shoulder to be here. I want the shoulder to be, okay, and then I turn, I want it to be on the inside. Because he has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to go in super tight now on certain details, but he can go the opposite way, like you did before, Lauri, boop, and he goes, oh, holy crap, okay? The thing is that, not to go into this too deep, because I know you're going to have a lot of questions. Here, there is no problem. Tommy, try to mount him. Yeah.
No, it's not already.
Yeah. And now, you see, he's slipping his elbow. Slip the elbow. Yeah, boom, and yeah. Okay? So I don't want to go, because we're going to try to make it short today. I want to give you the roles and everything. Of course, the questions are good. But if I start to teach every defense and everything, for like anyone who's teaching today, it will be taking forever. But if you just, for this moment, even if the hold, go back to the situation, please. If the hold like crazy, like this, okay, you just stay here, okay? This left hand will make him not to be able to put the, like if he's trying to mount him, he's just going to push him away, okay? And there's no danger here. So we're going to leave it at that at the moment. Otherwise, it's going to be too much shit going on. Does that make sense? But the question is absolutely amazing, okay? Because that happens. The thing is that normally people don't hold on too much because you don't have anything. So actually, what would you like to do in the end? What is your goal? Do it again.
Get my head under
And remember, Lauri is not very super skilled in this position, but
yeah.
Go again. Go again. And you hold on like crazy, okay? And you what you want to do. Now we do the same.
Oh, fuck.
There you go, you stupid motherfucker. All right, so you understand. We sometimes you have to play chill. You have to chill down and don't freak out. As long as there's nothing, because I don't want. That's why I said I don't want my chest on top of their chest, because that gives this. I want to be on the side. And if they try to do anytime they over exaggerating, I go the opposite way. All right. Now, there is a different version of this, especially when they hold it, and now you have to be really careful. I'm telling you now, because you're going to fucking break your neck. Can I have you? So sometimes they are so stupid that they actually stay on the same position with the same kind of lock, okay, on here. Okay, so he's here. So I'm turning, but he's not, okay? And now look. I'm in a Kimura position, okay? Or, no, Kimura, it's not the Kimura, omoplata. Yeah. I'm here. So I'm turning faster than he's actually doing it. The problem is that people are going to hit their head like this. So you have to be careful. So I want you to turn faster than the opponent is actually, they're not rolling, okay? And you don't need to hold on so much. I don't want you to go this way, okay? So you don't hold super tight. So we just do it with a little bit light. So I'm moving my ass and I turn and I'm on my eyes outside. Like this. This, I cannot, if they're super bad, I can get it. But this is not the thing. He gives me the back. Okay? I'm coming here. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'm moving a little bit faster than the person here. So if you do it aggressively, out, you're out. And it doesn't matter if you're not getting the whole way, because the thing is that if I do it, okay, I'm going here, it doesn't work, I'm out. Does that make sense? Yeah. But remember now, as I said, don't hold on too hard, because you're going to go like, bam, and then your neck is going to be fucked. Make sense? Let's go. The circling is the real move. Arash. So a lot of people like to do that here now, and then they start rolling. I actually don't want to start rolling until I'm doing this. Look. I need to turn more. Don't do beep beep and then go. Because I don't care. People are so focused at getting the arm and holding on to it. Because he's committed here. I'm turning. So if he doesn't roll, he's just stay there. Stay there. Okay? Stay. You understand? That's what's happening. But I do it in a long way. Just like we did like this, right? I will do the same kind of movement, but here. So I'm not so worried about this grip, okay? So in the end, of course I cannot do it slow, but I see that people tend to beep beep and then roll. There's nothing wrong with it, but the better they are, the harder it's gonna get, okay? So he's here, all right? And it's gonna be even more, so like I just pinch a little bit, turn, 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 and then I do this. Last one is I'm stepping, okay, like this. I say this is very hard to get, but you have the back now. Okay, he's there, and I'm coming up. So emphasize on the turning way. You can even try just for fun by doing like this. But in the end, it's going to be boom, bam, whoop. Okay, and they go. Let's try a few times. Meta talk. I only know meta with the Call of Duty. That's I know. Oh, the new meta is new. But like, if the same thing, a lot of wrestlers do this. Förstår du hur jag pratar svenska?
Nej, talar inte svenska.
Put it here. I don't give a fuck if they do that. It's gonna be even worse. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Or and then I'm like, oh shit, and then I have to roll. You understand? So the thing is that if they try to control the hip, if I roll, I'm dead. But if I start turning, if they are keeping, especially if they hold the hand is like this. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, it's controlling. I'm doing this. All right, I'm out. Does that make sense? So anytime they put anything, I'm like, thank you. Because here, if they do this, and even I do defensive wise, it's the same thing here. If they're here, what direction are they going to do anything at? Can you push me this way? Can you push me this way with this? Is this going to give me an... Yes, exactly, right? So you have all the answers already. When you put it here, I'm going to be this. Okay, you do it. Yeah, push me. Yeah, pull. Yeah, let's go. It's not going to happen. Because I'm like leaning into the spot that is a problem. I'm not fighting his hand, but turning. So now you're going to have to turn even more. Let the people, you don't be super hard. Same thing here. Don't fucking smash your face in the mat. But be here and tight. He starts to turn. Now look, if I don't roll, I'm going to be here. I don't want to be here. Okay? Does that make sense? So they will roll. They say, fuck it, I'm rolling. Does that make sense? 1, 2. When you do these things so fast, you know, this is way too fast. I'm just giving you, if you're interested in this, you will dig into it yourself. It's like anyone, like I got passing leg locks. If you start to, you're gonna start like, what the fuck did he do? And there's YouTube and all these things. A lot of YouTube is kind of shit. Especially Turtle, there is not too many good ones. You have Prit, he's pretty good, but he has do defense and no attacks. But Teles videos are so and so. That's why I want to do some good thing and leave it out there. Jannica said also, of course, MMA is a different story, but you end up in different places. Same thing here. Like, if they want to control this arm and bring it in like this is even better. Okay, it's just taking the bite. Yes, good. Yeah, take it. Oh no, and then boom, and then we go. Okay, it's so good. You get even more here. He feels like I'm laying all my weight on top of his arm. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. I have because I'm lazy and stupid sometimes, because I don't even want to go up sometimes. He's going to start turning against me, and I'm starting to do this, okay? And the thing is that I'm going to be here. In the end, I start to look for their legs. You understand? So you have a leg entry there also. You understand? So, but in general, use Turtle to go back to your guard and so on, to be on top, okay? So if they control, it's the same thing I heard, like, but if they are following you, yeah, he has this, just the normal one, like they punch into the mat or grab, yeah, and they try to follow me, okay, yeah. If I'm not doing it fast enough, if he's on top of me, now you see his legs are on the backside. Now, he cannot do anything to me. So maybe I don't even address this, you understand? Because when he goes there, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? It's going to be a battle, you understand? You can do a lot of mistakes. Like you see, I do a lot of 2-1. If you're 2-1, there's no chokes and nothing. But sometimes if they're on the backside, I love to be here. Yeah! If they're here, they don't really have a control. You understand? There is no danger. Okay? He knows the only thing I have to do is, like, if I want to pull him this way, I have to start going this way. That signals him, yeah, to break it down a little bit. Okay? And before I start to come back, I say, fuck it. Now he starts turning. He starts turning, rotate. Yeah, exactly. You understand how it works? Yeah. So that was the question. I'm not going to force things also. If I don't feel it's good, but anytime they start putting this, it's very fine. But also, I can choose, like if he's on my back, more on, he has on the side, like he did. I be with your other leg on, yeah. I'm doing this. I'm walking this way. You understand? So now it's different. If he commits and he's on this side, we're gonna do like this, look. So, just for the course of the training, to make it simple, you're gonna be here, and he's gonna walk and put his leg over my leg, and just use, push, and then go, continue going, go. Yes. Does that make sense? So, once again, he was a little bit more on my back, for example, okay? I'm here, I walk to the side, I step over, okay? Step over the legs. This one, I'm just pulling. You see, and now I did this one. And I go this way. This is one of my favorite. And I'm here. Don't stay here. Like, twisted side being down here is not good. So directly when you come here, both hands on the hip, and I switch up here. Because if I'm here, you push, shrink, get the knee in, and then you get the back taken. Once again, so he's here, he's a little bit on the back. I walk, over. I can bring this in, push, step. When I'm here, both hands on the hip, just move this leg. This one is still there. Base, base, coming up. 1, 2. Because I have another meta guy here, my new friend from California. and the thing is that what you have to understand in turtle is that you don't have to do so much thing. It's not like you're hunting things. If they give me the things, I go for certain things. But he did this meta one. And you see Craig Jones probably showing you.
No.
No?
My wrestling habit.
Yeah. Okay, so if they're on this side, I have to, let's turn a little bit so you all see. What is the attack from him? Can anyone tell me?
The back take?
He's gonna do a back take?
Arm triangle.
Arm triangle? Yeah, do an arm triangle.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Or with a scissor leg.
No.
I'm telling. When I'm saying these things, of course you can get caught in things. But the attack, or the attack he's doing, there is no danger. You have to see what the danger is. If the danger is not there, you don't have to do that much either. Okay, so he's controlling me like this, okay? Do this control. Like this, yeah. And he was like pulling me this way, yeah. And I will do it, okay. I was coming over this side. I can do these kind of things also. More risky movements, but if I need to do anything, I can do these kind of movements. But the attack is what dictates what my defense is going to be. Remember now what I'm saying. I love to be here, but my cardio is shit, and I rather here I can breathe. There is no danger, so that's why I'm saying, like, if you don't let people get any connection, so you take your connection. Okay, you take your connection. Take it. Take your connection. Take your connection. Yeah, you take it. Yeah, you have it. You have it now. Now it's there. Yeah, you go. Yeah. You understand? He's working so much harder, and he's gonna do a mistake. All right? So sometimes when you're there, if I try to force something, like just roll, they're gonna be on top of me. Does that make sense? So don't worry too much about. As I said, if they have no connection whatsoever, I don't have to care that much, okay? It's not dangerous if they hold me like this. A lot of the moves in turtles actually wrestling moves, right? It's like twister and all this shit is in like wrestle moves that has been adapted to jiu-jitsu. And the thing is that I can be here wrestling and everything, and they try to force things. But if I let him get the hooks and all the things that that opens up for a hook and so on, I need to address these, of course. But in reality, with a connection like this, like he had, this D1 wrestler, okay? Yeah. There is no, you hear my voice and everything. For him to change the arm triangle here, I don't know what I should do for him to get it. Everything is possible, okay? But I'm still not in any danger. If I start to freak out here, then of course, this is the same thing when we are on the side, when I've rolled him and I control his arm. They have the arm over here. Is there a choke there? No, it's not. Is there any immediate danger? No, it's not. So you have to recognize when it's a threat or not, okay? So we do the same kind of rolling now. That happened, same thing. I fucked up. I didn't, especially when they do this high passing, like Arash showed you. It's very hard for them to shoot in the legs because they are standing up and passing. So when I say fuck it, I fail, I go to turtle. Okay, but sometimes it's a low pass when he's here. Can you do it on my worst side? Yeah, it's actually. So if I'm able to come to this side to lazy turtle, for example, we turn a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay. The thing is that sometimes they get a contact. Okay, he's getting my arm. I have to be very. So he maybe connects his arms or whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, but he cannot stop me from doing the same kind of move. So just for the course of the training, remember, I'm gonna let him like put your hands together. Yes, just like that. Even if he will never do that. Look at me. I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing. If I need to move a little bit, I do. Okay, 1, 2, and then I go, and then we roll instead, because he gives me the arm. He gives the arm. So now I'm gonna go away, blocking, so the hook is not coming in. But even if the hook comes in, the good thing about this, I can show you. 1 hook is okay, 2 hooks, never. Exactly. So maybe I fucked up, okay? He's here, I'm going, and he gets the hook inside. I'm going to continue rolling, so I'm like this. Now we're in a very position that's very common. I'm here and he's here. Can he choke me? Choking me. No, it's not, all right? This one, I just do this, okay? Now if he wants to come if he's here, I control him. Come up to mount, come up. I can dictate for him to come up. But, okay, so he starts to move up, okay? Okay, fuck this, okay, he's coming up. He's coming up. Okay, now I'm back in my guard again. That's why I'm talking about defense-wise, is that I fucked up, he passed my guard, I did this roll, I have a hook in, I'm just staying there, he wants to go, boom, back to guard. Maybe he spent 3 minutes passing my guard and I did the mistake. Now he's neutral position again. We're not gonna put the hook inside the first thing we do. So we're just gonna start at this position. Oh, we still have time?
I don't know.
Now you tell me, it's okay.
Okay, continue. I need to think about. Continue.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna be in this spot I call lazy turtle, okay? I actually fucked up because I didn't want him to control like this. Normally, I'm like this, okay? I'm not gonna let him control. This is easy for me to go to turtle, okay? He's gonna have a big problem stopping me, but I fucked up, okay? So I'm here. So if you need to, I put this foot and I go boom, and now I start turning. Now I catch the arm and we roll, boom. You already did this move yesterday. So it's the same thing, but you don't have to, because they are committed. Normally they want to, okay? And even if they fuck up, don't protect, don't put the hook in at the moment, okay? Make sense, or you want to see it again? Yksi. Right, so it's here. I'm on the side. You hear my voice, I'm not like this is that. I'm here. If I need to use my feet a little bit. 1, 2, block, turn, boom. Don't stay here. Superman, come up. 1, 2. The thing is that my new friend from England with an extra chromosome, Charles, he has a lot of good questions. I like, because he seems to like turtle too. Turtle is not. That's the thing also. Remember, if you don't like this, it's okay. But then you know, if you have a good personal turtle, how not to put the hand in. Okay, because if you put the hand in, it's like when people come to our academy, even the worst people in turtle, they will roll people, because in our academy nobody puts the hands in because they're going to be rolled, okay? But the main secret to the roll is not the roll by itself, it's the turning. Okay, I'm turning, it's not the roll. The more I can turn, the more I spin, the better it is. Because sooner or later, either they're gonna smack the face or they're gonna force roll. If they smack the face, it's open to go back to the back again, okay? So I want you, when you do it, over exaggerate. It's the same thing. Like people try to jump to this side, okay? A big problem when people do it, if you are on almost on my back, okay? And now they try to roll, okay? So I'm gonna roll here, but he's gonna stay on top of me all the time, you understand? It's not good. So the thing is that I need to angle my body before I go, okay? Otherwise it's risky. If you can live with the risk, fine, okay? But it's the same thing, like some people know the roll is coming and they jump to the other side. And if I stop turning clockwise, okay? No, clockwise is this way, right? Anti-clockwise. If I stop, he can get that position. So if I get Charles here, okay, and I'm here and he wants to jump, okay, he jumped. I'm gonna be turning more than he's actually trying to come over. The sad thing is that I feel like a lot of people are tired now and sad and so on. And Elo said to me, Magnus, you cannot have any more time. And I said, okay, I understand. Maybe I can come back some other day. I also tell people, like my retarded friend, I love to help people. The thing is that when you get older and ugly and crippled, my best time for my physical skills is like downhill, but I love to help people getting better and to understand things. And if I can give you anything, even if it's a bad joke that you remember me of, or if you just hate me, that's okay too, because then I did some impact. You can send me a video like, hey, Magnus, I'm trying this. I will answer. In one day, I do it because I train every day. I shoot a video and send it back to you, try this. And I love to do that. And this, like for everyone, even if it's the loudest teaching and everything, I know they are the same, okay? We came from the same environment. And same thing, are you going to be able to do the leg locks Lauri showed you in live sparring now? Probably not. Will you be passing like Orash is doing? Probably not. Will you be turtle rolling? Yeah, of course you will. But what we try as teachers is to give you, if like this, my new friend from, the best friend from US, he said to me, I love turtle. If I can somehow help him in his journey, my goal is to make a complete, as complete as possible and add things, a video that I go out for free on YouTube or something. Because I think I do this for Teles, because Teles is the fucking amazing, his turtle is, you don't understand, okay? He's on another complete level. But his instructional is not that, he shows technique, but he doesn't tell you how to do it. And I love him a lot. I mean, I bring him as many times as I can. But then I can give you something, you understand? And the same thing, if you have an interest in passing, I don't pass like Orash at all, because it's not my style. But also when I look, when he's teaching, I'm looking at how can I, like I did to you now, that I know this kind of passing, you can use the turtle when you fade. I will never let him come down. I will go to turtle before. I will say, okay, shit, this is happening. I'm going to lose this, and I go to turtle. Then maybe you cannot handle the turtle correctly, and that's fine also. But there is always something that you can learn from it. But I'm trying to trigger some interest from you that if you like turtle, you can now start digging and thinking about it yourself. Or not, of course, because everyone has their different path. It's like all my students, I never interfere with where they are going. If they want to be a leg lock specialist, I will, and I always like, look at Lauri or ask him, he's much better on leg locks than I am, way better, okay? I always say to them that I'm like a BJJ Sherpa. I'm pointing the way, like try to look at that time and you try to build your game around that. But everyone knows that has been doing jiu-jitsu for a while. You start with something. I started with lockdown. If someone tells me now, Magnus, can you do a lockdown seminar? I will throw up because I've done it like a fucking billion times. I cannot even do it anymore because not that the lockdown is the best half guard system there is. And also for me it is. This is not the ultimate truth, but for me it is. But since you've been using it so much, it's the same with everything. You take different directions in life. Okay, it's the same in life outside the door. You take different direction. Maybe you are interested in money at the time, and then maybe you have money. Like fuck, this doesn't mean shit. Money doesn't give me. I'm not lucky, or happy, or anything. And then you change direction. The same with jiu-jitsu, right? So you start with something and you build it, and you change directions all the time. And I always encourage people to have their own style. I never say, oh, you have to do this. Or you should do this. Of course, I can correct you when you are in the spot and say, no, this is not the optimal one. But I want you to invent it for yourself. All the techniques you see with all the great teachers been showing stuff here today is like they are giving you a glimpse
Mm-hmm.
to something that you can, if they interest you. You will never learn anything good. You have to like research yourself. Okay, it has been a super pleasure to be here, and I think we should give Elo a big round of applause because she and because this takes time to organize and it's a lot of work. Okay, so you should be very happy that we have this beautiful girl that, and I could sit here and talk the whole night if you want me to, but the funny part that not maybe everyone knows that is new here, first time I was in Finland 2012 or something. We had these guys coming in yesterday. It was so funny to see them. I have not seen them for a long time. Lauri was not here. The idiot was doing something else. And now he's one of my closest friends, of course. And he came to Sweden, and then they've been living in our dojo forever almost. It's like they are my children almost. But Ella was not even in jiu-jitsu. She was a dancing queen. And I remember that this time when I think it was the second time you came with, I don't know if Ors, you were not there. It was Kenneth. Yeah, okay, anyway, they came and Ella was also in Stockholm for doing dancing. And then, but we had so much fun, so she got a little bit jealous, and she's a fucking competitor minded. And then she started, and she's a natural from hell. So it's so funny about how journeys goes around. And also, if anyone is passing by Stockholm, you're always welcome to come and train. Okay, it has been a pleasure to teach you. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, guys, I already thinking that I need to tell Lauri that you need to speak because I'm so fucking bored of my own voice. I have talked too much, but I want to say that I hope you understand to appreciate that this dude is here because it's not easy to get from the home anywhere. Yeah, he goes to his own dojo, but nowhere else.
I think it would be funny if you had like a GPS tracker on him.
Yeah, it's like
you could see that he goes between two places. It's not a triangle. Not
Sure.
it's one line.
It's one line, and he goes. That's the only where he goes.
Yes.
Nowhere else.
But and now it's a in Finland again. So you know that I really appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
know.
That's everything. And also the one thing is that what I'm thinking when I watch you still teaching and how you're moving, and you are not the youngest anymore. So that's
How
the,
can you say
that's the thing for me nowadays. It's that it's different to do jiu-jitsu when you are like 15 years old and you have the all energy. You can train in middle of the night and all the time, and you are not getting tired. But I have noticed by myself already that I'm exhausted. Everywhere is hurt, and that's just comes when you turn 30, 35, and yeah, it's yeah. But so the thing is that I respect you, love you, Magnus.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
love
for
you too.
coming here. Okay, then hey people, thank you for coming. I really hope that everybody has had a super amazing time. I want that this is the fucking best camp ever. And I will next year. I'm trying to do even better. But then a couple things. The people who are sleeping here, when you leave, please can you leave it clean? Do your dishes and take the trash, because I'm like I need to go to sleep. So I don't have energy anymore clean. So if you can do that, I appreciate that. And then it's 6:30. The dinner, I put the WhatsApp group, there's all information in there. Haluatko sä sanoa jotain? Onko sulla
No, I only want to thank everybody. It was super fun to have everybody here. I had a great time. I learned from everybody. All of the classes except my own. I got new details, new ideas, new things, and it always carries. I'm gonna teach the ideas in my classes later, and I'm gonna continue working on those. And thank you for being here and being great people. I had a blast, and I hope everybody else had as well. So thank you.
Awesome.